Governor Rick Snyder says there's a need for more road funding, and Republican Senator Rick Jones believes all legislators can agree.
The governor has determined we need 1.2 to 1.5 billion to really maintain the roads every year. How we get there is the big question.
Republicans passed a bipartisan bill 23-14, with 10 Democrats supporting a gas tax increase. If passed in the House, the bill would replace the 19-cent per gallon tax on regular fuel beginning April 1st. But some drivers say they are okay with the tax hike as long as the money is spent accordingly.
But the most important thing is we want to know we're getting a bang for our buck, so we're not driving down any road here in Michigan and still finding the gigantic potholes. I want to see that it's going to be dedicated to that, not buried somewhere in the back of the bill.
Now we're in the lame duck season, the transition phase between the last election and the next legislature in office. Legislators now have 3 weeks to get any bill passed and signed, or it'll be taken care of next year. It isn't clear when the House would consider the bill, but Democrats have negotiated to discuss restoring cuts to Michigan's homestead property tax to go with a gas tax.
If it's not done in those 3 weeks, we adjourn, we go home, and nothing happens, and we have to come back in January and start all over again.
It must be passed and signed to expect construction to begin next summer.
I don't want to see taxes go up, but the reality is people are paying this anyway. Every time you hit a big pothole and you have rims that get shattered or you have bumpers that get demolished, I'd rather we pay it at the pump and I don't have to hit the pothole and bring my car to the mechanic for a day.
I mean, my wife and I have 11 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. We want the future to be bright for them going forward and not to have to struggle on whether they put gas in their vehicle or food for their families, and that's most important.
For Focal Point, I'm Tyler Clifford.